So now that we got our gun pretty well where we want it, the scope anyway, I'm gonna be shooting, well, what I've been shooting, which is Hornady Precision Hunter. This is their 22 Creedmoor option. It's an 80 grain ELDX bullet, and their advertised velocity is 3285, and I'm assuming that out of a 24-inch barrel. So we're probably running somewhere around 3100 to 3050, somewhere in that neighborhood, if I had to guess. Excuse me. And now we're just going to be shooting a couple of 5-shot groups just to see, make sure everything is copacetic with the gun. Like I said, I'm just going to be shooting some 5-shot groups just to make sure everything is the way that I like it before I turn this gun over to the customer and he takes it on all of his coyote tournaments. So let's see. We are hitting a little bit high left. But I am simply shooting for groups. Before we got one more. Okay. Alright, so that was our 5-shot group there. Our first of 5-shot groups. Gun is shooting really nice and smooth. I'm not going to jack with it as far as scope settings. Let's zoom in real quick and see how our group looked. Not bad. Considering the wind that we're in right now, we're probably in a 10-mile-an-hour dead right to left wind. So I'm going to go ahead and load up our last 5 rounds. And we'll go ahead and shoot our last 5-round group. We'll call this build done, be able to call the customer tomorrow and say, hey, your gun is ready, and let him go start enjoying it. Three. Four. Last round. Let's make it count. 5. All right. So that was 20 rounds through the gun. That group looks, well, it looks about like the other one. It is pretty decent looking. I got a flyer on both of those, it looks like. But all in all, I mean, we'll take some photos and add it to it just to have some footage of that. But that looks to be a pretty respectable set of groups. Again, they're not completely zeroed with the scope because it is just my test scope. It's not the scope or the can or the bipod that the customer's going to end up using. He shoots out of a tripod or out of a truck rig. So he'll have a slightly different setup there, different can. Obviously, run a thermal at night for these tournaments, but typically this is just a scope that I use for testing. So kind of ignore that. But yeah, all in all, the gun shot really well. Super happy with how it turned out. I grouped well, and we're going to roll in some photos of groups that it shot. Again, first 20 rounds out of the gun. Haven't done any cleaning or anything like that, but yeah, it turned out pretty well. So stick around. We will do more shooting videos and bring you guys some more cool builds.